All right. So, yeah, chess pieces. Took these off of Printables, probably my new favorite website to get stuff for free. But yeah, they're just 3D printed bishops, Staunton styled chess pieces. And what I'm doing here, sort of long and the short of it, is I am making alternative chess pieces to replace the bishops on a chessboard. What does that mean? So basically, bottom line is, if you know how to play chess and you know what the bishops do, this is a sort of alternative to using a bishop. So my pieces, which I created and I made the rules for, are referred to as an executioner and a jester. So respectively, one would replace a single bishop on one side of the board, right? So one jester, and one executioner per player. So yeah, I just printed out these 3D PLA chess pieces. They're not perfect. They're not exact duplicates of the pieces I've got, but they're close enough. So let's just compare real quick. Regular bishop and the ones I printed. I end up kind of not liking the ball on the top. The idea was to keep it and duplicate that, but looking at the bishop that I have for the pieces I own, yeah, it's not really gonna fit. It needed something a little more substantial, and I end up replacing that. So it's kind of pointless almost printing them. So the other two that don't have them, I didn't clip them off. They actually had the option for you not to print those. I don't know why, but yeah, I could have printed all four the same way with no little button cap on top. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to fill in these little gaps with some putty, smooth it out, sculpt the two additional, I don't know what you'd call them, bells, dingleberries. The executioner is a little easier. It's just filling in one gap. It's going to be pretty much just a pointy head. The idea being it represents the executioner's hood, and the jester would be the sort of traditional jester cap you always see. That's sort of almost a meme at this point. Just three little points with little balls on the end of them. So yeah. Idea is to fill those gaps with putty, smooth them out, sculpt what I need to for the other piece, and then prime them and paint them, and use them in a game for myself or friends, whatever. I don't mind sharing. I've got rules for them. That's what you're seeing over there on the left in that little piece of paper I keep showing. So yeah, I'm going to use epoxy sculpt, which I'm quickly running out of. Yeah, I go through these pretty quick, so I guess it's time to buy some more. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like buying big amounts of stuff usually if I can avoid it. If I don't need a lot, little goes a long way. These tubs have lasted me a while, but yeah, I'm kind of down at the bottom of the barrel here. Literally, bottom of the cup. I don't know, container, barrel, container, sure, whatever. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. Gonna fast forward most of the sculpting and smoothing because I mean you've seen it before. You take these two parts together, you squish them. I like to use what I call the ball and weenie method. I roll it in a ball, then make a little weenie, then roll it in a ball, then make another little wiener, then roll it in a ball again, and then make it into a roll, sausage, and then, I don't know, that seems to work for me. You just squish it together till it's kind of all one homogenized color. That means kind of the same, same shade of gray, same shade. So squishy, squish, 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 squish. Sound effects are free. You are welcome. Squish, squish, squish. Roll, 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 roll. Wiener, 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 roll. Squish, roll, 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 roll. I know, it's pure excitement. It's titillating, really. Yeah, so just fill in these gaps here, off camera and on camera. That's what I think passes for music. You're welcome. Elevator whistle. Ah, here we go. Let's fast forward to this mess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clippy, clippy. Put some little wires in there. Make the points. Yep, that's what that's for. It's to, sculpt those little extra pointy points on there. What I end up using after I sand these down, you can see right here I already clipped the little ball things off. But what I decided would be a good idea after sanding these is to use some wooden beads. And that worked out pretty good. I take the bead and I put a wooden dowel in the middle, and then I take that dowel and I insert that into a drill and kind of make a sort of lathe and spin it around, and then paint everything with this stuff. So this is kind of like the white or the beige I ended up using. I did a lot of experiments mixing it. It turned out the base color was pretty much as close as I could get to what I had for my, sandstone, apple barrel, cheap stuff. And then black is just plain black. I think you used like some cheap bottle of black paint I had laying around. But yeah, this stuff ended up being pretty darn close. And then I just hit it with some hairspray to get that gloss finish. And that's it. Here they are, the finished pieces. I know. It's everything you hope they would be and more. And yes, I know there's little marks on them, and probably I need to touch that up. And I after the video I did, but oh well, whatever. They fit, they suit. What's the word I'm looking for? They look the part. There you go. So yeah, got my jester, my executioner. I guess at some point I'll probably draw some eyes on that. I thought maybe something that looked like a old Corinthian helmet or Barbuda would look cool, do the nose guard with the eyes or something. But I didn't feel like going through the trouble of painting it. I mean, it's enough that you can tell it's not a bishop. And yeah, they're a little rough, but like I said, they're for my own personal use, and it's just for fun. I just thought I'd make a video. I mean, here they are on the board. If you if you can spot them in a second, they fit in. I mean, they look like they fit in. That sheen they've got on the black is probably going to fade after a while. But yeah, there they are. There's my pieces. So yeah, as always, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe, you want to see more weirdness coming out of my shop, my little workbench, then yeah, subscribe too. Catch you later.